Gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I can solve equations. Yeah, I can solve equations. I can solve equations. I can solve all. I gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I can solve equations. Yeah, I can solve equations. I can solve equations. Have you ever had the feeling that algebra was bad? Don't those problems make you mad? Well, I got some good news. You don't have to sing the blues. Just listen to my clues and then you will never lose. Let's just start it with the basics. Listen, then you'll make it. When solving your equations, use inverse operations. Just think of them as opposites and then you'll be on top of it. Say x plus 3 is 18. This equation may stop you cold. Remember what I say, please. If you see addition, then you need to use subtraction. Gonna do the inverse. When problems, how'd you stand up? Steffes is the man, teaches math, it's the fans trust. So even when the problem's hard, you're always in good hands. Cause gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I can solve equations. Yeah, I can solve equations. I can solve equations. I can solve all night. Gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I can solve equations. Yeah, I can solve equations. I can solve equations. 1 for the pair when you add and subtract. 2 for the pair, multiply and divide. 3 with 2 when you see a fraction times the denominator on both sides. 4 you can raise both sides to a power. 5 you can put them under a radical. Sorry I sound so mathematical. Square root is a 1/2 power. Yeah, problem's yours. All you boys and all you girls terrified of being wrong. Now your fears are long gone. I can solve anything, even with my cell phone. If you really like my song, set it as your ringtone. My equations like the balance. I got skills, I got talent. If you like my video, show your friends, show your parents. If you're having trouble still, ask your teacher, help me well. I hope you never give it up. You got so much to learn still. Gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same thing. I can solve equations. I can solve equations. I can solve equations. I can solve all. Gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I can solve equations. I can solve equations. I can solve equations. So no matter what the size is, no matter the surprises, no matter what you see, what you need to realize is balances can measure mass. This is mathematics class. Equals means the same amount. Check your answers, you can count. Solve them till your arms tired. Practice till you're there. You're struggling and surviving, but you're gonna persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home. Even if they turn the lights off, the math is going on. Gotta do the same thing on both sides. Gotta do the same